We've a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now and towing the slab, Carlos Rodon. What do you look for here?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Parker Meadows in the box now. No balls and a strike. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Puts it away for the out. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Riley Green at the plate now. That's ball one. Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. On the ground to short. Tosses across to first. Two quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Rodon ready. Here comes. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely and now there's a runner at first. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. Two outs. And it's 1-1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Ripped on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Coming around third is Torkelson. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair, so that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Here's Mark Canham. Almost got him. Man at second. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
He goes down looking. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Tigers 1 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back. And on the hill, Tarek Skubal.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
DJ LeMahieu, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And now it's even up. And a big swing and a miss.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, and try to climb the ladder.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Caught him looking for the K.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Aaron Judge in the box here lets that one go for a ball. One down, base is empty. And Judge spoils that one. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And that one's gone. Juan Soto goes deep. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Strike 1. Tied up here in the early going. Out to short. On to first. And that's the 3rd out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Top of the second, and here is Colt Keith.
Colt Keith.
Rodon back to work. Ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Gio Urshela. And he deals. Strike two.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Keith aboard here at first with nobody out. Outside low. And a count 1-2. Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, caught him looking on that 4th pitch of the at-bat, and I have to think it had something to do with the sequence they threw at him. Kind of bounced back and forth between the outside and inside corners with the previous pitches, and that makes it really tough to cover the whole plate. Just couldn't get a swing off at that pitch on the inside.
The batter now, Javier Baez. And the slider just misses. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. Kicks and fires. Man at first, one away. Fought off foul. And a pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Soto hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
And that one fouled off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in New York, here's the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Here comes a pitch. And takes low for ball 1. The wind of the pitch. Right side. And foul ball. That misses the zone. And the count is 2-2. And another ball. And there's ball 4.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Here is Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
That one off the mark. Ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. Misses again, 5 in a row. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. On the ground, 2 ball. Flips for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Swing and a ball popped up. Baez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Parker Meadows. The pitch. Hit hard. That gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Torres tossed to second, on to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
So 2 down now, and here is Spencer Torkelson. And a good eye there. Torkelson, in his second season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, a former first-round pick in 2020. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Popped up. And they get Torkelson for the out. And that is that. Home half of the 3rd coming up. Tied at 1. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. Sliced hard but foul. The lefty fires. That one the other way. Throws to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Trevino.
Here's Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's DJ LeMahieu. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. Just missed.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
And the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the pitch. And another ball. Aaron Judge waiting to hit for the Yankees. Rips one to right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So man aboard. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. That one in there across the letters.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Didn't go. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back in New York. Start of the 4th. Stepping in, Kerry Carpenter. Rodon back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Could be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Couple of doubles today for the DH. Mark Canha, the next to hit. Caught looking his first time up. 0-1. Runner at second, nobody out. This to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Now at second base.
Go ahead run on base. Colt Keith will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one fouled off. Carpenter, the lead runner at second. Canha at first with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
2 on, 1 out. Down the third baseman, Gio Urshela. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Gone. He powers that one out of here. and they lead it. It's 4-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now it's Javier Baez. And there's the strike. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, catcher, Jake.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. Struck out looking his first time. Down the line. And that will drop foul.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. 3-run shot for the Tigers. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back in the Bronx, ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Yankees, Juan Soto. And a pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and that's ball 1.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
And now 2-0. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
That one misses, and now 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's the automatic.
These Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
At the belt and fires. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Out towards right center field. Green brings it in with a nice running grab.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. And a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Left-hand batter waits. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And now the lefty hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And a foul ball. Soto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And another ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Here's Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Misses inside. And that is ball 1. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next one is off the plate. And the count is 2-0. Skubal maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Foul ball there. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gathers and throws to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium. And now, Parker Meadows. The pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Judge puts it away for the out, and there's one down.
Up next to the Tigers, The right
So up
fielder,
next, Riley Green.
Green.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. In the air, left field. Verdugo gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. 1 for 2. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is downstairs. That one fouled off. Two outs. Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. The pitch. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Carpenter in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. The Yankees with some action in their pen. Ian Hamilton getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Canely also throwing. Torkelson off of first with 2 away. Close but called a ball. And now 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one ripped. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Tigers leave 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Back now in the Bronx, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jose Trevino. And here it comes. Just missed. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Meadows has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup, and next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And misses inside. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
1 down. Here comes Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And Judge spoils that one. And a pitch. And ball 1 to Judge. Activity in the bullpen. Shelby Miller getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Chafin, a left-hander, also throwing. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Kicks and deals. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Left-hand hitter waits.
1-1.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
And there's a foul ball. Too low, and it's ball 3. Giancarlo Stanton would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Struck him out looking. The Yanks leave 1. They still trail it here 4-3. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ian Hamilton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Mark Canha up now for the Tigers. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Victor Gonzalez getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Right-handed reliever outside. Hit in the air, center field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now that second base.
And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ground ball right side. Torres to first. Now 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela to the plate. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Urshela, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Javi Baez digs in right side. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Two outs. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Tigers 4 and the Yankees 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Shelby Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And the pitch. Off the mark there. Ball 1. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Will Vest getting ready to go. One down, base is empty. Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1 out, base is empty. And the righty deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He's already homered here in this one. In there for strike 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and it ties it up. It's 4-4.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul, was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And now here is Alex Verdugo. Ball one, no strikes. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the bottom of the sixth. That's in there, and the count even 1-1. That clips a corner.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And that one hammered back there. And that is gone. They go back to back, and they jump out front. It's 5-4. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Anthony Volpe now at the plate. There's a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Three-two now.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Eighth pitch of the at bat coming up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Victor Gonzalez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. And the pitch. Just missed. That's a little bit low. Ripped, but it curls foul. That one is absolutely belted way back there. And it is out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they tie it up. It's 5-5.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
At the plate, Parker Meadows. And that's outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a good eye there.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Gonzalez deals. Bounce to third. LeMahieu is there. Throws across the diamond. That's the first out at the top of the seventh. So digging in, Riley Green. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
That's towards center. Judge going back to the warning track, makes the catch.
His defense is better than a lot of people think. He's a big guy, but very athletic, moves well, and that was a very nice play going back to get it out late in this ball game.
Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ground ball, Rizzo picks it up. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. All even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Will Vest.
Will Vest.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Jose Trevino.
The catcher, Jose Trevino.
The pitch. That's inside. Ball 1.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Green brings it in. 1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
So the lineup flips over. And now DJ LeMahieu. Inside, just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. That one misses. 3-1. In the air out to center. Settles underneath it. And there are 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Just missed. Next pitch is outside. Two outs. Judge rips that one, and it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here's Juan Soto. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Late with the swing there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
On the ground. Keith in plenty of time to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. And we stay tied as the inning ends. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tommy Kahnle.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Mark Canha up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. Here comes a pitch. Out to center. Makes the catch for the out.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Movement in the Yankees pen. Caleb Ferguson preparing to come on if needed. Marinaccio, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Gio Urshela steps in. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he deals. Ball one there. Headed down the line. Soto really on his horse for it. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Andrew Chafin.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The pitch. And that's outside.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
At the belt and fires. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 6-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. There's a strike. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Alex Verdugo digs in now. There's a strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one way outside. 1-2 the count. One run across in the frame so far. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Left-hand batter waits, and they'll do it again. And a pitch. That one just misses the outside corner. It's 2-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head. Wastes no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
2 outs, runner at first. And up next for New York, Jose Trevino. That clips the corner. Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Volpe, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Clay Holmes. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So digging in, Javier Baez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. The pitch. That misses. 1-0. Looking to get the tying run on base.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Jake Rogers up next. The 3-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it one-hops the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jake Rogers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A massive home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 7-6. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
And next to hit for Detroit, Parker Meadows. Outfield playing pretty shallow. That's outside. And that is ball one. Holmes goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a four-seamer. Righty to the plate. Left field. Verdugo settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 31.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Caleb Ferguson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. And a curve is down and in.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a ball.
2-0.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. Collected by Torres. Play is made, 2 out.
Up next to the Tigers, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Spencer Torkelson. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. Foul ball. In the dirt, and a count 1-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That one missed. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Verdugo ranging after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And this is now a 7-6 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Alex Lang.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So the batting order turns over. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Hard hit right side. Throw on to Torkelson, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Popped up. He's under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
So they're down to their final out. Juan Soto stepping in now for the Yankees. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
The Yankees down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the ninth inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 6 runners on base. For the Yankees, 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors, they left 6 runners on base. Time is the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.